Have you ever said to yourself, oh, I just wish somebody would take over? I wish somebody else would be in charge. I am constantly seeing memes on social media where people are saying, I don't want an adult today. And that's how it feels when your divine feminine is screaming to come out and screaming to stop being in your masculine essence. So today in the talk, I want to reveal what it really means to be in your feminine essence. I want to help you embody what that feels like so that next time you are in the presence of a male, you automatically allow yourself to feel the feminine part of you rather than jumping into the male essence part, which we know we're always in on so many levels because we've been taught how we need to take care of ourselves, right, in this masculine world. So I'm going to talk to you about what that feels like. I'm going to give you some tips around how you can actively become more in your feminine so that you can allow the masculine male to be in his masculine essence. Okay, so let's talk about what it means to be feminine essence and masculine essence. Now, this is energy. I'm talking energy. I'm not talking about male and female, although sometimes those words get mixed up. I'm talking about essence. I'm talking about the feeling, the energy behind what it means to be a feminine, and the energy behind what it means to be a masculine. So we already master what it means to be in the masculine because we go to work, we make our own money, we make our decisions, we organize everyone in our family, we book things for the kids. If you don't have kids, you book things for friends maybe. You're always in charge. We are always in charge, right? And we're told we need to control our lives, we need to be in control. But this backfires on us when we want to be in a relationship with a masculine essenced male, somebody who is secure in their masculinity, right? We all want that. It allows us to then be in our feminine. And now I'm talking to you from absolute experience because to survive as a child, I needed to be in my masculine. I needed to make decisions, be quick on my feet, be in charge, feed myself, all those kinds of things. And as life goes on, of course, when we're in this masculine world, the patriarchy, we are told in order to play, we've got to be like a male. We've got to be, in charge. We've got to kind of be in that competitive mindset. But the problem with that is there's always a paradox. We're always in conflict because we are so in our masculine and we're so doing that we don't allow the masculine male to be in his masculinity because we've stepped into that role, right? When we're in a relationship, we're in that role, so then they aren't really allowed to be in their masculine. In fact, what happens is they see you as competition. So let me step back a bit. Masculine essence is all about competition. It's all about doing. It's about getting the job done. It's about the end result. It's about essentially the masculine essence is always traversing that fine line between death, which is the end, and life, right? Males are all about destruction, pushing limits, killing it. That's a male essence term, killing it. We don't kill. Feminine essence beings don't kill. We're the nurturers. We grow, we flow. There's no end to it. We love conversation. We love to connect. We love communication. Men, when they communicate, it's all about getting to the end. It's about what's the result of this? What's the conclusion of this conversation, right? So that's us when we go to work. That's us when we have to lead, when we manage, when we take charge, when we take care of our families. In that sense, we are in our masculine. But if your goal is to truly align with a secure masculine male, You need to step into the feminine essence part of you. We need to be in flow. We need to be in color, right? We love color. We're not black and white. It's all about the grayness of life. It's all about, well, life can flow. Life can be beautiful. Life can be magical. Life can be beautiful flowers, right? We are the nurturers, but we also communicate in a way that's all about connection. It's all about receiving gifts. Men are all about doing, giving gifts, doing things. We are the receivers. We have to flow with it. It doesn't mean you're not in charge. On the contrary, it means that you are directing from the flow of your divine feminine, from the strength of being in flow and being malleable and being flexible and being colorful and being happy, right? It's not about, taking charge and being the leader. We're absolutely the leader, but we're the leader from our way, from the feminine way. Okay, so let me give you an example. Something that we do as females all the time that in such a short way emasculates men. It's not intentional. You're not doing it to absolutely emasculate men, but you're doing it to assert your independence, which is lovely. We don't allow men to open the door for us, right? Because when we do that, we're telling them, no, I don't need you. Men in relationship need to be needed. They need to do things for us. That makes them feel purposeful. That makes them feel important. That helps their ego. And when we take over the job of doing things for ourselves and saying, no, I don't need you to help me, I'm fine on my own, you're basically saying you don't need him. You don't need the man in your life. And this is where we go wrong. So, what I'm inviting you to do this week is find your feminine essence. Don't be in charge so much. Don't take the lead so much. When it comes to practicing, if you're in a relationship, practice. Allow them to take charge. Allow them to make the conclusions. Allow them to lead. If you're not in a relationship and you're wanting to do this practice on your own, do this with the males in your life. Your colleagues, your friends, your family members. And this isn't about doing it with another female or feminine essence being. Although you could have a female friend who is in her masculine and absolutely loves that role, allow her to be the leader and practice your feminine by saying, okay, I'm going to sort of allow you to be the leader here. I'm going to allow you to take charge and see how that feels. Feel it in your body. How does it feel to not be in charge? How does it feel to let somebody else take the reins? How does it feel to sit back and relax and just be a receiver? So that's my invitation for you today and for this week. Work on being the receiver. Work on being in your feminine essence. Wherever the opportunity arises, with your male friends, with your colleagues, with your male essenced female friends. And allow the males to be males. See what happens to their self-confidence. Males are as insecure as we are as females. They don't know where their place is as well. And although they want to be the masculine essenced males for you, if we don't allow them to be in their masculine, then we emasculate them. That's how it works. So it's unconscious, it's unintentional. But what I'm saying to you is if you allow yourself just to be the receiver of the wonderful gifts of them taking charge, of them opening the door, of them making the reservations, of them trying to offer you these gifts that they have. And then we can get into the nuance as to what gifts you need. But for now, Feel it in your body. Feel how it is to just be the receiver. Feel your body relax into it. And then that feeling of not always being in charge and nervous and dictating things, and you can release that job, you can release that role, and just feel the reception of being in your feminine. Okay, so try that this week. Let me know how it goes, and I'll see you next week. Bye.